Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Martin Odegaard has responded to criticism from Carragher and Gary Neville in the wake of Arsenal's 3-1 victory against Liverpool on Sunday afternoon. The Gunners skipper had been criticised by the duo for his celebrations after the game. It was a day to remember for the Norwegian playmaker and his teammates, who desperately needed 3 points to close the gap between them and Jurgen Klopp's side at the top of the Premier League. The hosts dominated their opponents on the day, opening the scoring through Bukayo Saka, while the visitors equalized after some calamitous defending from the Arsenal defence. 2 second-half goals from Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard were enough to wrap up the game. However, one of the biggest talking points came after the match, with Odegaard celebrating the result by taking pictures of Arsenal photographer Stuart McFarlane. That infuriated former Liverpool defender Carragher, who told the captain to just get down the tunnel. Fellow Sky Sports pundit Neville also criticised the celebrations, branding them immature and saying that they didn't reflect a team who believed they would win the title. The celebrations at the end I don't think were of a team that thought they were going to go on to win the title. I think they were of a team that didn't want to be out of the title race. What Odegaard said in response. Captain has defended his actions. Carragher and Neville's thoughts elicited a rant from Arsenal legend Wright, who was dismayed that the duo had tried to rain on his former side's parade, and Odegaard has now defended his actions and those of his teammates, saying that they were well within their rights to celebrate what was a massive win for them. When asked about over-celebrating, the captain said, "No, I think everyone who loves football and understands football, they know how much it means to win this game. If you're not allowed to celebrate when you win, when are you allowed to celebrate? We're happy with the win and we'll stay humble and keep working hard and we prepare for the next one now. But of course you have to be happy when you win." Arteta on Arsenal's title hopes. Spaniard determined to right last season's wrongs. Sunday's result was of huge significance for Arsenal, with them closing the gap to table toppers Liverpool to just 2 points. A defeat would have left them 3 points adrift and arguably would have killed off their title aspirations, so 3 points at the weekend was a must. Speaking after the game, per The Guardian, Arsenal boss Arteta stated that a result of that importance put his team firmly in the title race. The Spaniard seems determined to bring the English League title back to North London after 20 years, having come so close in 2022-23. "We are there, that's for sure. We want to continue to be there. We've been really consistent all season, if not, you aren't where we are today. We take it game by game and the availability of the squad is going to be crucial, we have learned that from last season. Let's try to make that happen." Hoping to build on this momentum and keep their run of 3 straight wins going, Arsenal are next in action on Sunday, February 11th in an all-London affair, as Arteta's squad take on West Ham at 1400 hours Greenwich Mean Time. Having lost 2-0 in the last meeting between the two sides in December, Odegaard and company will certainly face a stern challenge. Wright defends Mikel Arteta and Martin Odegaard after Arsenal 3-1 Liverpool. Wright wasn't happy with the criticism thrown in the direction of Mikel Arteta and Martin Odegaard following Arsenal's 3-1 win versus Liverpool. Wright has hit back at criticism sent the way of Mikel Arteta and his players after Arsenal defeated Liverpool at the Emirates in the Premier League. The Gunners closed the gap at the top of the table to 2 points after claiming all 3 points in the huge clash. Virgil van Dijk and Alisson were the culprits as calamitous defending gifted the home team the victory as Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Leandro Trossard blew the title race wide open. A Gabriel own goal had handed the Reds a lifeline shortly before halftime as the Brazilian diverted the ball into his own net to cancel out Saka's opener. The most experienced players in the visiting team, Alisson and Van Dijk, failed to deal with a ball over the top and allowed Martinelli to pass the ball into an empty net to restore the hosts' advantage before Trossard sealed the win after seeing his shot deflect off Van Dijk's leg and through the Liverpool goalkeeper's legs to make it 3-1 in stoppage time. Upon the full-time whistle, the crowd were ecstatic, and that energy traveled to everyone on the pitch. Arteta could be seen jubilantly congratulating his players, and Martin Odegaard was even filmed taking pictures of Arsenal photographer Stuart McFarlane. Wright hits back at Arsenal critics. The legendary striker was quick to stick up for his former team. Former Arsenal striker, Wright, took to social media to defend the club he loves after the match. In a video posted to X, formerly Twitter, the ex-England international showed he was confused at the backlash against Arsenal's full-time celebrations by asking, "The negativity towards my manager, Arteta, man. What has he done apart from celebrating a goal, celebrating his team?" Wright would go on to add, "What's wrong with the captain, Odegaard, doing that? Taking a picture of the photographer, it's got nothing to do with the fact we've beaten Liverpool. That's just an opportunity. Why's everybody trying to kill the joy?" The frustration really poured out of the 60-year-old as he continued, "As soon as Arsenal do anything, they just come under the pylon. It's like we can't have any joy." Wright finished his video by pleading with everyone connected to the football club to continue to enjoy the high points of the season without allowing outside influences to change that. Arsenal celebrations, criticised following Liverpool win. Arteta and co were slammed by various outlets. Wright's rant came in the aftermath of several pieces of criticism aimed at the Gunners players and boss. Jamie Carragher took exception to Odegaard's antics with the photographer after the game, and Arteta came in for criticism for his part in the post-match shenanigans. Richard Keys of beIN Sports was critical of Arteta's part in the post-match celebrations. Keys said, "I have hesitated to this point, but now you've got me. Today is worth celebrating, they've beaten one of the big teams and the title race opens up as a result. But I do wish Arteta would behave a lot better than he does. He has returned to being the way he was persistently last year." The pundit would then go on to say, "I just wish he had a little more class about him," in a damning indictment of the Spanish manager's displays of emotion on the touchline. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.